Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, folks. This episode is dedicated to the ones that make us say wow upside down.
Why? Oh,
Mom.
Yeah. I'm like trying to turn my head wow.
Still sounds like wow.
I know, but I was turning my head and saying wow because you said it makes us say wow upside down.
Dedicated to the toughest tattoos in TV pop culture. The mom tattoo.
A little heart with like a knife through it or an arrow.
I've never seen anyone
says,
actually have in real life.
No. But yeah, here's to the moms out there. Since it is Mother's Day coming up, we want to say thank you to everything that you do, to bringing us into this world, and for being the amazing people that you are, shaping us into the people that we are.
And now let's roast some.
And now, all the reasons that my mom freaking
Guys, for Mother's Day, we're going to go through our top 5 moms in TV, movies, pop culture, in no particular order. We're going to run through it. Let us know what you think in the comments of wherever you're listening, on YouTube or on social media at Chiefin Pod or Chiefin Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. And because I am the ninny, I will kick things off with one of the more, not conflicting, not contentious, but the more debated moms in culture of the last decade. What makes a great mom? Defending her children. That's why I chose Daenerys Targaryen for my mom in the number 1 slot. Not necessarily number 1, but you know what I mean. Daenerys Targaryen massacred thousands to protect her children. Now a little loose with the definition because she didn't actually, these weren't, normal kids that were dragons that weren't even birthed out of her, but whatever. That is an amazing mother, killing countless innocent women and children and peasants because you're upset because someone killed one of your kids.
Now, I was actually going to do what's her name? The mom of Joffrey. What's her name?
Oh, fuck. Shame Queen something.
Whatever her name is. Anyway, I was going to pick her because even though her kid is an absolute shit, she will still protect him till her last breath. Or his last breath.
Cersei.
Cersei, there you go. Cersei Lannister, yeah. And, I mean, obviously she shouldn't have boinked her brother, but...
Yeah. I mean, we're not talking about... This isn't the sibling episode. Yeah. This is the mom episode.
Yeah. So, I mean, what she did for her kids, yes, great mom. To her brother, no, not good.
Yeah, and in fairness, this isn't the aunt episode, so that's why I can choose Daenerys. Not because of her action as the aunt.
Yeah.
All right, that's my number 1. Khaleesi.
All right, my number 1 is Mrs. Weasley in Harry Potter. I think that she is a fantastic mother. She brings in Harry whenever he has a hard time because he has no parents. She's
Spoiler.
Caring. She will do anything to protect her kids, and she even shows that in the last one when Weasley's about to get just freaking murked by Bellatrix Lestrange, and she's like, "Not my daughter, you bitch," and then fucking blows her up, and she dies.
It has some Shrek tones to it. Stay out of my swamp.
Get out of my fucking swamp, donkey. Have you seen that animated video or animated YouTube video where he's like, "Oh, donkey, you made my house, no, my whole swamp smell like donkey dick."
No, there's so much weird fucking fan fiction of Shrek.
It is so funny. I love it.
All right, so Miss Weasley. It's an honorable first one.
I think that she is
What we should do is put up a poll after this and see, without putting our names next to it, which roster of moms would win.
Yeah. So we'll do a roster of your 1 against my 1.
Okay, and then one by one.
And then your 2 against my 2. I think that's a great idea. Oh my God, I love this.
All right, well, my number 2 mom, good luck beating her, dude. She was a trailblazer. She quite literally founded one of the most popular terms in the 2000s lore, MILF. She's a great mother who welcomes her son's friends with open arms and other things that are open.
And open legs.
I'm talking Stifler's mom, dude.
Yeah, Stifler's mom. I mean, I wouldn't consider her a great mom.
Dude, she's like, everyone loves her.
Oh, no. But to her kids, though, Stifler's a fuck up, dude.
He's a mother to all.
Yeah,
It's Stifler's dad's fault. They don't get into that character development.
Right. He left.
Yeah.
And that makes sense.
You went to get cigarettes.
And he couldn't find them. That's a good one. Only because I like her a lot.
Yeah, that actress is just funny too.
Yeah. But I wouldn't consider her a good mom. Another mom that likes to get down and dirty and spread her legs for those for those that need it. Mrs. Gump from Forrest Gump boinks the principal so that her son can get into school. I mean,
really? That's what happened?
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember that? Yeah.
No, I don't
she
remember
has
the
sex
mom
with
plot
principal.
line.
And then he's like, after he has sex with her, Forrest Gump's outside, and you hear like, as he's like, having sex with the mom. And then
you can hear the sounds in the movie?
Oh, he can hear it. He's on the porch listening. He's hearing them have sex. And then the guy comes out with like a towel, and he's like patting his sweat off his face, and he's like, "Oh man, your mother sure does care about your education, boy."
Holy shit.
And then all of a sudden Forrest Gump goes,
what the hell? Dude, I haven't seen Forrest Gump in a minute. I don't remember this at all.
Just hightails it out of there like, this kid's fucking weird. What did I just do?
Oh, shit.
But yeah, dude, such a great mom. She cared about him throughout the entire movie. Did anything she could to make him feel normal. That right there is a mom. Did
That'll be a good
sacrifices
one.
that she didn't want to do. Boom.
Stifler's mom versus Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
Dig it. My number 3. Nobody can love their child like a mother can, right? Well, Lorraine McFly takes that to another level.
Oh, God.
She was there for her son.
Dude.
She was there
We
for
got
her son
siblings boinking and now mom.
in the past and future. Completely inappropriate, but that's not our place to judge.
Yikes.
Lorraine McFly, number 3.
Oh, man. I mean, it's just good to
If
know.
you haven't caught the
whenever-
trend, none of my moms have a redeeming quality.
Whenever, Marty needs his mom, she will always come for him,
Oh,
That's all I gotta say.
Gross.
Anyway, my number 3 is the grandma from Grandma's Boy. Because she is still a mom, but she's the grandma. I don't know if you've seen Grandma's Boy. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She gets baked out of her mind on accident. Thought it was hilarious. Supports him, brings him in, gives him food, and then eventually basically stands up for him and says, this is his game, and I'm going to show you why, and gave him his career back. And I think that's a great mom.
What a great
Fantastic.
mom. Get baked with your kids
Uh-huh.
and then give them a career.
I love this scene where she's like, oh, yes, I love the Colonel. I wish he could just pop off the box and hang out with us. And the guy's like, huh, I guess I'm not stoned enough to get that one. She goes, well, guess what else you're not going to get? The Colonel. And then he grabs it from his hands. And then she makes ice cream sandwiches, and it's literally ice cream in a sandwich.
That'll be a tough one. So, Grandma's Boy Mom versus Lorraine Baines McFly.
Yeah. One is definitely better than the other one.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
You're right. Mine. Number 4. A mother's job is to protect her cubs. And what better way to protect your child than to convince them that literally everything is the devil?
Oh, nice!
Mama Boucher is my number 4 mom.
Mama said, I don't want you to talk with little girls, because little girls are the devil.
Little girls are the devil. What a protective mom, It was helicoptering before its time, and her tutelage led to one of the best defensive linemen the world has ever seen.
What part would you say I'm about to eat right now? Well, snakes don't really have parts, but if I had to say it was anything, I'd say it's his knee. Okay, great. And what are we having for dessert? Squirrel. Great mom. Love that.
I think that
Great
mom
pick.
slept with the coach too, right?
I don't think she did.
I thought I remember some flashback
No, she
in
didn't.
the movie.
She didn't want to sleep with the coach. She wanted nothing to do with football because football is the devil. Okay, I like your number 4, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Mine is going to blow yours out of the water. What makes a great mom? I'll tell you what makes a great mom. Protective, all-inclusive with your friends. And this mom checks both of those boxes. She protected John Connor from the end of the world.
That's a good one.
By taking out the Terminator. And then sleeping with John Connor's best friend from the future. Inadvertently making him his best friend and his dad.
Weird.
Very weird. But very nice mom.
Sarah Connor is a great mom. One of the best.
Sarah Connor is probably the best one on my list, I think. I mean,
she's kind of just badass. I feel like she wasn't a great mom.
But she stopped the end of the world for her kid.
Yeah, not just for the kid. It's kind of like for herself too, right?
I don't know if the kid sent back his dad or his friend into the past to warn her and say, hey, look, this is coming. I need you to protect the future. I need you to fix this, basically. And then she did. She just took... I mean, what kind of mom just sees that or hears that and is like, oh, yeah, you're the future? You're from the future? Sure, I'll do it. But she's like, you know what? I believe it.
Yeah, kind of a really gullible mom if you think about it.
She's actually the world's dumbest mom.
Yeah. Time traveler? No questions.
Time traveler? Sure. I'll believe it. And just starts just shooting a vending machine like, you fucking robot!
Just starts posting frantically on Facebook. It's a modern day Terminator.
I would like to see your manager.
Yeah. She gets banned from Facebook in 5 days. All right,
She's been terminated.
Yeah. Account terminated. You will not be back.
I'll be back.
My number 5 mom, a mother who would move mountains to find her son and literally abandon a lavish vacation she's planned for months to get back to her baby. Don't question why he's alone. Just pay attention to her drive and will to reunite with him. I'm talking about Kate Mcallister.
She was almost on my list, but then I'm like, you know what? She's a pretty shitty mom.
Yeah. I like how they really make you try to feel for her. Like, she's trying so hard. Like, oh, she's struggling so much to get back to Kevin. But, it's entirely her fault the situation's happening.
And the best part is she does all that, and then the family ends up showing up an hour after she does.
Yeah, so funny.
And they're like, oh, we just decided to take the other flight that you didn't want to take. So not only is she a bad mom, she's also stupid.
Yeah.
Because she wasted all that time and money doing
Twice.
That. That's a pretty good mom, I guess, if you think about it only in the aspect of her going back to find
It's an iconic
Oh,
mom.
it's iconic, yes, but I wouldn't call her the best mom. Did I ever tell you about how my mom or my parents left me at Stone Mountain in Georgia?
No, at what age?
I think I was
18,
maybe younger than 8. I might have been 7. So we were all in Georgia hanging out, and it started to rain, and we were all in 2 different vans, and everyone started getting in the vans, and then they thought that the other person had me. My mom's like, oh yeah, you got Daniel, and then my dad's like, yeah, you got Daniel, and then they realized they didn't have me.
So it's before cell phones too, really.
I think so, yeah. So I'm standing there in the rain in a state that I'm not familiar with as an 8-year-old or 8-year-old kid, wearing clothes that aren't even mine because I needed the jacket from my cousin. So it's this baggy ass jacket that I'm just standing there in the rain, and I'm like, you know what? If they leave me and I leave, they're never gonna find me.
Guess
so I'll just
this
stay
is
right
my
here.
life.
So I just stood on the corner where they left me for 15 minutes, and finally they drive back. And before they had forgotten me, my mom was like, my aunt was like, oh, can he have a candy bar? And she goes, no candy. And then immediately when I got in the van after they left me, she's like, give him the candy bar. So, I mean, really, it wasn't that bad because I waited for 15 minutes to get a candy bar. If that's the price you got to pay for a Snickers, I'm in.
You're not yourself when you're lost. Have the Snickers.
Yeah, you're not yourself when you're in a state you're unfamiliar with.
That's funny. I've never heard that story.
Oh, okay. My number 5. One of the most incredible mothers you will ever hear about. And why is that? Because she's the mother in The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
Elastigirl. Elastigirl is a fantastic mother, and here's why. Not for the reasons you think. Yeah, obviously she's protective of her kids, and she does what she can to, save them from peril. But she also made sure to keep that genetic line strong by boinking another superhero, just to have the chance. That's what
makes her a great mom.
That's what makes her a great mom, because you're gonna pass down the genetics, and you don't want to have a 50-50 shot of not getting superpowers. So you boink another superhero.
If you think about it, it's kind of fucked up. She's cursed her kids to never live a normal childhood.
But they're super. They're super. You're telling me you wouldn't want to have super speed or the invisibility or force fields?
This is on a different level, but Logan will never let our kid have a name that's like cross-gender, because she grew up with the cross-gender name. Like I think it'd be dope to name my daughter like Blake or like Morgan or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it'll never happen with her.
No, yeah,
because she grew up super.
Everybody. She's like, oh yeah, Logan, you're a guy, and then she shows up and she's a girl. Oh nope.
So she's killing the super gene.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what is like super
same.
Is a name. Not really. Not at all. You're like, oh man, it sucks. I can't name my son Morgan now. All right, guys, that is our list.
So I had Daenerys Targaryen, Stifler's mom, Lorraine McFly, Mama Boucher, and Kate Mcallister.
I had Mrs. Weasley, Mrs. Gump, Grandma from Grandma's Boy, Sarah Connor, and The Incredibles' mom, Elastigirl.
Damn, you have good ones.
I have very good ones.
Oh, let me do my honorable mentions. None of them were like really good moms, but my honorable mentions are good moms. Okay. Lucille Ball, probably the OG boss ass bitch mom, like one of the most like strongest female characters of all time, and she was ahead of her time. I Love Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Lucille Ball.
Was she a mom?
Yeah.
I don't remember her having
I don't know if she was in the show. I know she was with Ricky Ricardo. I think they had kids. So I assume they were part of the show.
You just never see the kids. Yeah. What a great mom.
Different times. Marge Simpson. Amazing mother.
Homie. Yeah.
That was pretty good. We went through a little stint a little bit ago watching the Gilmore Girls, and Lorelai Gilmore, the mom, is amazing in that show. She's quick-witted. She's determined, independent, love her.
My parents, or my mom and my sisters love that show. So I will agree with that. Gilmore, or Lorraine, whatever her name is, Lorelai
Gilmore, yeah.
Yeah, Lorelai, fantastic mom. Absolutely
That 70s show mom?
I don't know about her, because she's nice, but also she puts up with Red and like just lets him kind of fucking torture Eric.
Yeah, but that's true. That's not so good. How about the Malcolm in the Middle mom?
Yeah, she does her best. I mean, her family's fucking cuckoo, but she does her best.
And take, a lot of polls have Claire Dunphy up there as one of the top moms of TV, and I don't think so.
I like her, yeah.
Get her out.
I like her as a top mom.
Nope.
See, I think Claire Dunphy, I don't know the mom's name from Home Improvement, but she was a great mom.
Oh, yeah, that was a good mom.
Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, fantastic. I guess she's an aunt, but she's a
mom
she's a
to
good
Carlton.
Mom, yeah, there you go. I think she's a great mom. And then the grandma from Happy Gilmore. I think she's a very nice person.
Yeah,
she
sweet. Was.
And even though her house was being torn down and Happy was doing everything he could to get the house back, she's like, it doesn't matter. It's just money. It's just a house. I don't care. I just want you to be happy. And it's like, damn. Like, all that, and that you just care about his well-being. That's a great mom.
The life lessons you learn from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, and then she makes out with Shooter McGavin with a kiss mask on.
We heard one of the songs from Happy Gilmore in like some burger place last night. And it was like, oh, this just reminds me of Happy Gilmore every time.
I love. There's that's the one. That's the exact one that I was thinking of.
Yeah. Guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Enjoy your weekend. enjoy. If you can celebrate Mother's Day, enjoy your Mother's Day. And we will be back next week with another banger. Like, subscribe wherever you're listening. Love you. And from all of us here at Chiefin,
keep it chiefin'.
Keep it Chiefin'.